Niggers. What up? What up? Peace. We gonna smash it. Pardon me while I smoke up my libations. Hit the libations a few times before we get it cracking. I ain't got nothing to drink, but I might have a little intermission. I ain't in no rush. Peace. Got my Florida water. Woo! We ready to rock, nigga. How we doing? Hold on. Straight. This is about as good as the visual's gonna get. I guess I could have got a little bit more symmetrical, but who got time for that? No, y'all can talk. It's fine. It's no big deal. Y'all can talk, man. This is not a dissertation. Family in the background, they acting like they interrupted me and they not. Latonya Sanders. Latanya? Or Latoya, excuse me. Or Latanya. Latanya Sanders from North Kakalaki. North Kakalaki. Mass, what up? The galactic human. They're intergalactic human. It's in the building. Stand the fuck up. We in this bitch. On God, we in this bitch. So we're going to get into a little conscious confusion. At least what conscious confusion means for me and my personal experiences in this shit so far. The confusions, not so much as the contradictions, but that appears what it seems to be about these days. Contradicting oneself. Are you getting this? Ooh, I just woke up for a nap, nigga. I needed to hit that in the worst way. I had to push this shit back another hour, nigga. I was supposed to do this shit last Friday. And ended up picking up my baby girl and said, fuck it. I'll do it another time. So I just kept, rescheduling the shit. I had the shit to do. You dig? The Advocate Solarian. What up? We got niggas in here. We got niggas in here. Prince the King, peace. What up? Chilling. So we gonna get into a little conscious confusion and how it can bewilder and befuddle the weakest of minds. And not to shit on, I don't know, I'm not here to try to quantify really what a weak mind is. It's really, ultimately, it's really kind of subjective. It is really kind of subjective. Woo, I'm high. Thank you, baby. Yeah, actually. Bring me that sister's wine. I'll bust it open. Which one? That wine in the refrigerator. Yeah, that black owned wine. What's the name of the company? Sharonda? Is this a lady she knows? Is this a lady you know? Okay. And she make it right in the house, right? Mm-hmm. Word. So this right here, this is a black woman, right? For sure. Yeah. It's a black woman who make this in her house. Homemade wine. Woo, son. This shit tastes like goddamn Kool-Aid. And boy, oh boy, your ass be like, after one glass, nigga. So, yeah, let me pull this shit up, nigga. Let me pull this shit up. It's about to get ill after this shit. I'm telling y'all right now. Shit's gonna get ill, nigga. Woo, shit, son. This shit here, once I find out the name, I'm gonna put y'all down. Because this is good shit. She makes this in her home. She'll send it to you. Some homemade wine, moonshine brew, nigga. Nigga, I tasted that shit. I was like, whoo. I say to the niggas. That's for the niggas. Strictly for my niggas. I ain't even need this shit. Strictly for my niggas. Have you ever asked yourself the question, like, if I'm God, how can I be going about anything wrong? You ever asked yourself that? What is wrong? What is wrong? What is right? What is doing it right? What is doing it wrong? Who is responsible for quantifying a direction? Who's responsible for that? What is it that we're trying to protect in this consciousness? This conscious community, this so-called conscious community. What are we trying to protect? Are we trying to protect the narrative? You know? Are we trying to control the narrative? Like what is this shit? This shit is fucking confusing. I know niggas is confused. I'm confused, nigga. I'm confused. Not in the classical sense of I don't know which way is up, but I'm saying that I'm just observing. You dig? I'm just seeing a lot of fucking confusion. I'm seeing a lot of I hit it first type of shit. Ray J, I hit it first. I hit that ass first, nigga. Nigga, I hit it first. Now, teach his own. But the shit is confusing. Nigga. If two niggas is in the air flying, does it matter? Does it matter how they doing it? Does it even matter? I'm gonna be busy flying, and then I'm gonna interrupt another motherfucker from flying and say, hold on, brother, you flying wrong. You shouldn't be flying the way you flying. And he's looking down on the ground like, bitch, I'm defying gravity. The fuck are you talking about? I'm doing it wrong. It's not so much as you become, caught up in the criteria of what it means to be a god. I mean, the shit is just a fucking concept. You understand what I'm saying? It's a concept to describe a mentality, a piecemeal mentality through lifetimes and beyond. Shit that we can't even fucking explain. We argue over shit we can't even really fucking explain. Shit, nigga. What happened to us? What happened to us being gods? What happened to us having the ability to tap into anything we want within ourselves? What happened to that? Let me put this shit out before I finish this shit. No, I need that for later. I need that for later. Woo, we got Purple Rain in the building. Woo, son. I'm bugging. Hold on, let me take a sip to the God. I shake the Prince. That Dionysian energy. Hey! Ooh. I fuck with Prince heavy. I mean, I lived a majority of my life in Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know, he's an icon in Minneapolis. You dig? The Minneapolis Sound, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Prince. You dig? I fucks with Prince. So my thing is this. When I say we the gods, that's not to infuse your ass with some sort of false injection of self-esteem. That's not what this shit, that's, I'm saying that we should be at a point, if we're flying, we should be at a point to where we're just leading by example. Not trying to stop niggas from flying how they flying. But if you're flying better, let's just say, for instance, if a nigga is flying with wings and another nigga isn't, he can just fly like Superman. If I'm the one with wings, I will, shit, like, I wasn't trying to pull him down. And I would not try to keep no one down. This shit has become really corny. It's really corny. I started to see that. There's a lot about, it's like, you get this information. You get this so-called knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and shit. You get all this shit. And then you sit back and then you admire, you know what I'm saying? The work that has been like put in. I don't know. It seems like this shit gets to niggas. What is it about this information? What is it about seeking knowledge of self that begins to get the niggas and start to make niggas go crazy? Niggas just going crazy in this consciousness. Crazy. Niggas is fucking losing it, dog. Yo, what the fuck? One of the illest things that happened to me as I was first getting into this information, trying to understand what knowledge is, trying to understand what it means to seek that, why it's important. And as I'm like getting into this shit, I'm thinking I'm over Christianity, right? Like, and this is like my most recent breakthrough. I'm sitting here thinking like, yo, like, yeah, Jesus is fucking fake. Yeah. Yeah, the Bible is this. Yeah, I know. But the illest thing that Christianity ever done to me, the illest shit, was that it didn't so much indoctrinate me with this mythology that fucked me up. What fucked me up was it put me in a mindset of how to be. That is what religion did to me the worst. It put me in a place to where, like, it's like you're constantly trying to figure out how to be in shit. Not so much as a part of some sort of community, but trying to figure out how you express yourself. I mean, in church, it's easy to figure out how to express yourself. You could be a fucking usher. You dig what I'm saying? You can play the organ, the drums. You can teach Sunday school. You dig what I'm saying? You could be a part of the choir. be a fucking deacon, the assistant pastor, all the way up to the first lady, all the way on up to being the pastor. There's a lot of little quantifiable things that you can do under the construct of religion. There's positions in that shit. But I didn't, but I never wanted to, I never really cared to be a part of any position in church. So you don't think that really applies to you. But boy, oh boy, it fucks you up. It fucks you up. Even in this consciousness, you get into this conscious community, you become confused as to how do you dwell in it. You dig what I'm saying? Really fucking weird. Weird shit. There is no positions in this shit. There is no positions. I mean, a teacher. But I'm starting to see that positions, are steadily being created. Or I'm starting to recognize that perhaps there are a bunch of positions in this shit. You got tarot card readers, psychics, what else? Fucking voodoo priestess. You got all this shit. You look at the landscape of this shit and you be trying to figure out how do you reflect in it. On one hand, you will hear someone say, stop trying to do this. Stop trying to do that. Stop trying to become this. Stop trying to become that. But you're hearing that from individuals who are actually doing it. And it's very confusing. At least it's confusing to me. You know what I'm saying? There is how many options do a nigga have? Like niggas is just gonna drop mixtapes. Like what the fuck is niggas is supposed to be doing? This shit is really confusing. And the niggas who are saying that you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that in consciousness, you shouldn't be doing that. They're not offering any sort of solutions or ideas. You see what I'm saying? Because there are no solutions or ideas for you. You see what I'm saying? It is up to you to figure that out for yourself and being willing to live with that truth without giving a fuck what niggas gotta say. These niggas got niggas fucked up in this shit. Nigga, you God. Nigga, listen, I'm not here to toot my own horn. None of that bullshit. But I'm telling you right now, I established a personal precedent for myself. I would never mention a nigga's name, ever. I would never do that. You God. I don't care if I agree with you or not. I think you're right if you're doing what you feel you're doing. I don't give a fuck if you walk in the street with a fucking tambourine. If that's what being God is to you, then nigga, do that. I'm not, and this is not about trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll hear somebody say something like, well, to encourage anybody to do anything is kind of trying to get them to invest in this human shit. And I understand that. So if that is a fact, let's just say, for instance, like, I don't want to encourage y'all to go out there to do nothing because all that shit is human. So I don't want to encourage y'all to do that. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I'm sitting at home doing human shit every day. To me, that's very fucking confusing. What is a God? What is a God supposed to be doing down here? All right, let's say, for instance, all right, you say, you okay, you're supposed to be down here, you're supposed to commit yourself to incredible and utter study. You understand what I'm saying? And then you would hear someone say something like, well, all right, and once you commit yourself to study, what you're supposed to be doing will unfold. You would hear that. So let's just say, for instance, you commit yourself to study and you begin to unfold the best way that you can. And then the very people, you know what I'm saying? The very individuals that you are learning from. You see? They'll turn around and then they'll, it's as if, they're telling you that you're doing something wrong. So you confused. Like, all right, then what am I supposed to be fucking doing? So eventually you have to come to a conclusion to where that you are willing to do anything to figure it out. You would start at any step. Whether that's making a fucking beat, writing in your journal, poetry, all that good hot shit that you like to do to express yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You have to figure it out for yourself. That's what it is. No one is right. No one is wrong. Why argue when this shit is that when there is no right or wrong in this shit? What happened to that? What happened to letting niggas just be ignorant? You understand what I'm saying? What happened to that? I'm starting to see that that a person who amasses a bunch of information, that doesn't automatically translate into self-mastery. That doesn't translate into self-mastery. Just because you know a bunch of shit don't really mean shit if you can't control how you treat motherfuckers. You dig? That shit is fucking wild. If you God, you make a choice and decision as to how you rock. If being nice to someone or being a nice person in general, if that's like, if it's too hard to do, then don't fucking do it. But don't shit on motherfuckers who are nice. Shit is fucking wild. And it's confusing. You dig what I'm saying? Shit is confusing as fuck. I don't care. You dig? I choose to be like, I don't even know if I choose. Some things are just how I just am. You dig what I'm saying? I am what I am. I begin to see that I was too caught up in figuring out how to behave in consciousness, only to realize that even in consciousness, this shit is full of personalities and full of humans. And even in this shit, a nigga cannot like you. You dig what I'm saying? For whatever reason. It doesn't matter, like what it is that you have to say or where it is that you're coming from. If a motherfucker don't like you, a motherfucker don't like you. I'm starting to see that this consciousness ain't got nothing to do with personalities. I'm seeing a lot of motherfuckers just caught up in personalities. Damn. Personality. Unapologetic, nigga. Let me slide this shit a little bit, cuz I like the way this feels leaning back. Unapologetic. That's where you start to become for yourself. I don't give a fuck if a nigga is knitting quilts. I would not waste a single breath ever telling that brother that him knitting quilts is wrong and that he shouldn't be doing that. Like, nigga, just be God and maintain, you know what I'm saying, like your openness. As long as you don't suffer from cognitive dissonance, I mean, goddamn, the world is your fucking oyster. The world is your oyster. As long as you are able to adapt and you can survey every situation scientifically, so you're not falling for the okie doke. That's all you fucking need. And that's not about survival. We're talking about being able to constantly have yourself in a position where you running your shit. You running your shit. You dig what I'm saying? You did. So many niggas. Like, as I'm coming up in consciousness, as I'm watching Bobby, and he, in my mind, established a precedent of having a mindset of being in control of your emotions, being able to see things, and being able to let things go, not being bothered, like being above the bullshit. I was under the impression that was the fucking standard. Like, you can't fake that in yourself. Not to be above reproach, but to be above the bullshit. What happened to that? There's a lot of hateful ass niggas in this consciousness. Hateful for no fucking reason. A nigga have you thinking that being nice or being like thoughtful, like expressing, like, you know what I'm saying, like just being kind as some sort of form of weakness. Shit is fucking crazy, kid. Shit is crazy. You cannot please these niggas. So once you begin to say, all right, no, all right, I got you. All right, cool. All right, no problem. You dig? You begin to see niggas as like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, all right, you know, niggas is masters, but that's about where you leave it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know, you get the information, you go in there, you dig, you get it. Like, I'ma always be seeking information. Always. Always. This shit is forever. But once you learn how to put that shit exactly and leave it at that, and don't allow these niggas' personal opinions to sway your spiritual journey, once you're able to put niggas in that type of box, you can really begin to grow and elevate within yourself. Because you begin to see that there is a difference between the information that they're putting out and their personal fucking opinion. A nigga's opinion don't mean shit. cannot allow a nigga's opinion to dictate how you rock. Their opinion, but a nigga would spit his opinion as if it's like facts, as if it's like law. You dig? Shit, nigga. It doesn't matter. You begin to realize that it doesn't matter what anybody says. At the end of the day, it's up to you. It doesn't matter either way. It doesn't matter if I encourage you or if I don't. If someone else tells you to do it or not to do it. This shit is left up to you. At the end of the day, niggas just have a bunch of fucking opinions. A bunch of opinions. You dig? I've learned how to filter through the bullshit and just look straight for the jewels. Just let me get the jewels. Just let me get the fucking jewels. So I can get the fuck on. Because if I sit here and listen to you long enough, I allow you to discourage what it is that I'm trying to do for myself. What you eat don't make me shit. Niggas will discourage you from doing the same, from doing anything. This shit is, oh, nigga, this shit is confusing. No, my brother. In church, I grew up in church heavy. So like in church, there was like, you just couldn't walk in church with Daisy Dukes. You dig what I'm saying? You couldn't walk, they would look down upon you coming into church dressed and looking any kind of way and shit. When I started to, come up in this shit, I'm starting this, and I'm learning that we're chaos beings. There is no rules to this shit, that you get to do this shit however you like. You can do the freak, you can do the wop however you want. You know what I mean? Only to get here, and niggas is trying to tell you how to do the fucking wop. Nigga, I'm confused. I thought that I can do this shit how I want. Only to get here, and niggas telling you that you can't. It's time for a retwist, nigga. I'm looking homeless. Ay, nigga, ay. Ooh, nigga, sticker bugs, nigga. Oh, nigga, let it hang up. Nigga. Shit, nigga. Let niggas do whatever the fuck they want. Your opinion don't fucking matter. How about that? How about your opinion no longer fucking matters, nigga? In the grand scheme of things and in the small scheme of things. Arguing ass niggas. Arguing. I thought we was guys and everybody was fucking right. It seems like niggas is joshing for attention. Like they're joshing for the attention because the community is so-called so small. It's like as if there's like levels to the game or some shit. Dusty. Very dusty. Very dusty. I got up here, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Pure heart. Pure heart. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas that have you questioning your heart. Came in this shit to fucking know. Point blank period. Trying to understand. Not trying to become any fucking thing. Just doing just doing whatever the fuck I need to do to get whatever I need to get. Shit. And if YouTube if YouTube didn't exist, the shit would be called Bluetooth in another universe, nigga. This shit is unavoidable. Nigga, I was on World Star today. World Star, and they put a video today. AT&T predicts the future back in 1993. Nigga, they showed every fucking thing. Nigga, go on World Star right now, and you're gonna see a video in there. AT&T predicts the future in 1993. Nigga, these platforms was already fucking created. It was laid out for you niggas to be on YouTube to do this shit. Nigga, these niggas is confusing. These niggas are confusing. Fucking confusing. Have everything bad to say or discouraging to say without any real solutions other than to read a fucking book. These niggas is crazy. Nigga, when you are born, guitars already exist. But you're not supposed to fucking play it. Nigga, if I'm not supposed to be playing the guitar, create a new instrument. I'll play that. But don't try to discourage a nigga from fucking playing. Fuck. Hoe ass niggas. Shit is funny. Full of ego. Full of ego. Incredible ego. Incredible ego. Unbelievable ego. Ego. These niggas is full of ego. Full of it. Full of it. All I heard Bobby talk about was the importance of, you know what I'm saying, of how meaningless that shit is. And I'm still seeing that's the shit that's running niggas. Even in this shit. This so-called shit. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean? I don't care to be right on how to quantify what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's for a lack of a better term. All this information and niggas have not mastered their emotions. All this shit, you know all this shit, but you can't even control your own emotions. Fuck. You can't even control your emotions. I'm God, but but yet and still, niggas is still arguing about what is and what ain't. Like, I thought we got, like, I thought we were able to define what shit means to us. I thought we got, I thought we are in a position, once you are in a position of a mindset, that you are now in a position where you can define what shit means to you. If it's working. But a nigga will call you pseudo. A nigga will make a video, a whole video ranting, calling you pseudo. Where'd you get your information? Nigga, if it was still up to the white man, nigga would still sting us every time the word is spoke. But we, as gods, unconsciously, we decided to redefine what that word means to us. So now it's quote unquote a term of endearment. Who decided that? You see what I'm saying? Who decided that? Niggas individually decided that. And then as a collective, niggas got it. Consciousness, conscious community. Niggas spend too much time hating. I started to see that these niggas got a bunch of information and still fucking hate us. With information. With this so-called information. Niggas is still hating. Hating. Hard. It's confusing. I thought we was gods. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now, nigga. I know that's what I am, for a lack of a better term. Chaos being, I'm not even caught up in the names anymore. I am what I am. And I have that understanding, which means that far be it from me to try to encourage or discourage anyone from doing anything that they feel is necessary for them. They need to find that out for themselves, whether it's their ego or otherwise. But I'm not going to spend time telling niggas or giving a laundry list of shit that niggas should not be doing. Meanwhile, I'm supporting it in the background. I'm telling you not to release an album, but I support niggas releasing albums. I support, since you're not my friend, since you're not my boy, I'm not going to support what you got to say. You understand what I'm saying? Just say, for instance, my friend could be saying something and another nigga could be saying the exact same thing as my friend. But since you're not my fucking friend and I don't really like you personally, you understand what I'm saying? Since I don't like you personally, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, all right, okay. These niggas is soft, insecure. I'm starting to see that. I thought something was wrong with me. I thought I had like some sort of like personal, I thought I had fucking issues. And maybe perhaps on a lot of levels I did. I'm trying to figure this shit the fuck out for myself. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm confused. I'm seeking, but in this confusion, like my heart is pure. I'm seeking true understanding. True understanding for myself. Because what that understanding for me, it helps. It helped me put myself in a position to where I can begin to grow within myself. Once I figured out that in this consciousness, so-called community, that it was just it's nothing. It's nothing but a name. Once I found out that these niggas is just fucking humans with information, with a bunch of information, some of these niggas, once I found that out, I was like, oh, all right. Very interesting. Very interesting. Interesting times that we're in. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? You can't do nothing right to these niggas. Nigga, you can't please these niggas. So what you begin to say is, fuck these niggas. That's what you begin to say. Fuck these niggas. You cannot please these niggas. So you say, fuck them. Can't do nothing right. So you're like, all right. So you be like, all right, I'm going to do something right for me then. How about that? That's more important than your fucking opinion. How about that? Nigga, I'm God. I thought I was God, right? Which means I can do this shit how I want. Which means we down here. Earth is supposed to be like this training ground to get shit cracking and mass as much information and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I'm God, which means I should be able to reflect and do whatever the fuck I want. And without niggas all in my ear telling me that I'm doing it wrong without any solutions other than pick up a pamphlet. Yeah, I knocked the shit out that bug. That's a light bulb. I mean, that's a light bulb? Firefly. Yeah. You gotta go though. Shit. Yeah. Cause that door is shut. Let me see. Let me make sure that thing is shut. Hold on, y'all. Shit. This shit has become Marvel Comics. This is Marvel Comics. Like, it's like, all right, you find out that you got these superpowers, and then you got Professor X on one hand, and then you got motherfucking Magneto on the other. And each one of the motherfuckers is vying for your attention. They both is trying to tell you how you should use your fucking powers. But they're your fucking powers. Instead of Professor X and Magneto sitting down and telling you, you know what I'm saying? After they helped you hone what it is that you are, because they have exhibited a certain mastery over their own power. If you are a mutant, when Professor X approaches you, he's already a master of his shit. So you're like, all right, I can come up under you and I can learn how to master my shit like you do. And let's just say that he gets you up to a point to where you begin to learn to master the shit like him. You understand what I'm saying? And then he begins to try to tell you how you should be or how you should use your powers. Instead of telling you like, all right, now that you got it, you understand what I'm saying? I believe that now you're ready to leave this school, this Professor X school. Nah, he turns these niggas into X-Men. These niggas is full of egos. Magneto ushers you into the brotherhood. And if you're not with him, you against him. That's the mindset of Magneto. And Professor X, he may be indifferent, but you still may pose a threat if you don't want to be a part of his shit. Say you just want to be a freelancer and do your own fucking thing. But imagine if Professor X is sitting down making YouTube videos telling other mutants that they're using their powers wrong. Oh, this shit is fucking wild, B. It's wild, B. Niggas is bugging, B. Nigga, I ain't hop on this shit to get fucking popular. Nigga, if I want to be popular, nigga, I would have made a fucking channel about some shit about motherfucking, I don't know, video games or something. Shit. Nigga, I lost a lot of shit behind this shit. A lot of shit I lost behind this shit. Just because I wanted to know for myself. Nigga, I had a 6-figure paying job. That might not be all the money in the world to niggas, but to a nigga like me, who ain't have shit growing up, without no education, you understand what I'm saying? Nigga, that was a major sacrifice to me. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't do this shit to become fucking popular. Motherfucker. Nigga, my sales director pulled me into the office, into an office and said, he looked me square in my eyes and he said this. He said, Kenny, it's not about your talent. We know that you're brilliant. It's not about that. It's not about your talent. You know, it's not about if you are great at this position. We already know that you're great. All you have to do, Kenny, nigga, I put this on my daughter and my grandmother. Rest in peace, Ora Lee. He looked at me and said that All I have to do is just come to him when I need help. He said, just come to me. Just come to me when you need help. Just include me in everything that you're doing. He said, he told me, he said, put away those books. He said, why? He said, put away those spiritual books. That doesn't mean anything. He said, it was nothing I never propagated. These are things I read in my own personal time on my breaks, ducked off somewhere. You dig what I'm saying? He was like, none of that matters. All you got to do is focus on this and this here, and you will be successful. I'll make sure that you're taken care of. I'm like, what? I'm shocked at what I'm hearing. I'm sitting here thinking that I'm here on my own merit. Like I'm here like because I think I'm nice. You know, that I'm here like, okay, I'm not like I'm showing and proving just how, you know, like I've proven I'm hired, which means that you peak game. You peak game. So when I begin to realize that it wasn't about talent, it wasn't about your ability. It's about, can you kiss ass or not? And are you willing to sacrifice who you are for the dollar? He told me he said, all that stuff that you're into, it doesn't matter. I'm asking him like, I'm thinking in my mind, like, what is it that I'm into? It's amazing, dude, I'm telling you, it's some weird energy out here. And this was a black man. You know what I'm saying? He said, he was basically, it was like, nigga, I give you all the glory of the world. Just, you know. And I was just like, what? You know? Oh, man. Nigga, that's a real story, yo. That's a real story. I'm sitting here thinking, like, why am I not doing as well? I'm seeing that I'm seeing that, like, humbly speaking, if you play basketball, you know your skill set in comparison to another. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know in your heart of hearts, if you as nice or nicer than a person when you hooping. Like, I'm nicer. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say it, you ain't gotta be rah-rah, but you know when you nicer than somebody. So when I'm sitting here in the office and I'm sitting here and I'm surveying the landscape. And I know that I'm nicer. I know I'm nice. And I'm not seeing that my skill set isn't reflecting, it's not fruitful. I'm not eating. And then so I'm like confused. So as time goes on, I'm starting to see that there was a game within the game. It's about who likes you. It's about like if they like you or not. They control the so-called, they control the business. Let's just say that. They control the business and how it flowed within the team. The team was only 12 people. You understand what I'm saying? I'm working with cats making 25, 30K a month. You know what I'm saying? Rich niggas. Under 40. So I'm sitting and I'm watching. And I'm seeing the niggas who are making 15, 20, 30. I'm like, I'm doing exactly what it is that they're doing. How come they are getting all the fucking money? So as I began to ask questions to some of the senior individuals who were there, you know what I mean? Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You know what I mean? I'm working hard. I'm showing that I know how to fucking dribble. That I know how to go out there and get buckets. Like what else am I supposed to be doing? And then they're just like, it's not about talent. I'm like, huh? You know? So for me, it was like ultimately, I had to make a decision. had to make a decision. You know, if I was going to conform to that, because I could have. I have all the wherewithal in the world to put that front on, that face on, to put the, if I wanted to do that to get that dollar, it'd have been no problem if I wanted to do that. For me personally, it was just too fucking compromising. Too compromising to go up to him and to hold his hand and to like say and to like to you know what I mean? Like, oh, I got this problem and I need your help. Would you mind helping me, Mr. Director, sir, so I can get some money? I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. And that's what it was. That's what it was. It wasn't emotional. They hated me. They hated me for not caring about money. It was really amazing. Like they would have discussions and then they would have like arguments about money and things of that nature. They would have arguments amongst themselves or like little beefs amongst themselves when a certain person hit certain numbers and another person didn't. And then there would be like real concern. Like they would really be like butting heads. And then they'd be looking at me like, Kenny, like you seen your numbers? Like you don't care? I'm like, it's like it's out of my control. I realized I was like, oh, I don't control this. I realized that it wasn't about talent, that they control the business that comes to you. Once I recognized that, I was like, then I was secure within myself. I was like, oh, it's not in my, I can't argue with them. I don't control it. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of my time. And they hated me for that. They hated me for not caring about it, for not me investing my emotions in it. Even the sales director, none of them can understand it. Like they was like, Kenny, like you don't care about this, you don't care about that. I just like, nah, like, and I wasn't emotional. I wasn't arguing. I was never, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, like I said, well, I just come to work every day and I just do what I can. They couldn't understand that disposition. They hated me for it. Literally. You understand what I'm saying? I have a co-worker there. And I'm not gonna say his name, but I have a co-worker there, and he was the only brother there that I could talk to. You understand what I'm saying? And like he would come to me, you know what I'm saying, about, and we'll have like a lot of conscious conversations. You know what I'm saying? And I would talk to him, I would talk to his homeboys, you know what I'm saying? We would get into certain things. And he would be able to like, man, he'd be able to like tell you if he was ever willing to come on here, he'd be able to tell you how that shit is. He would say, man, they hated this guy, Kenny, for just not being emotionally invested into the culture of the company and to like, to all that shit. And to be honest, that's a testament to what I've learned in consciousness. I taught myself that I convinced my subconscious mind I'm supposed to be this way. I'm supposed to not allow this to affect me. I trained my mind that way. So once I begin to understand that I can convince my subconscious mind of anything that I want, then I begin to realize that at the end of the day, it's all a front. So you get to choose how you get to choose nice or choose hate or asshole. This shit is a choice. You can choose this shit or not, but live in it. You understand what I'm saying? If you're gonna just be an asshole. Just be an asshole. Just be an asshole. That's all right. But you ain't got to convince niggas as to why you're an asshole. Just be an asshole. And shut the fuck up. Let me hit this H2O. Trying to explain why you're an asshole. Like, you even got to explain why you're a fucking asshole. Just be an asshole and live with that. Live with that trauma, nigga. Live with the trauma of being an asshole and all that comes with it. All that comes with it, nigga. You think, you know what I'm saying? Everyone in my household loves me. Is that a fucking front? Do I need to put on for that? Or is that something that I control? Or is it something that I just mastered about myself? And as a result, other motherfuckers get to enjoy that. People get to, you know, the people in that household feels that love. Just because you don't know how to fucking express it doesn't mean that it's a front. Just admit to yourself that you just can't do it. And live in that hell. Or heaven. I mastered this basic shit. This human shit, I mastered it. I mastered it. I know how to apply. I know how to tap into any application in myself that I want. Anything that I need. I can sit down on that matrix chair. Whatever the fuck that shit is and get to work. You know that shit that was put, you know, and help them learn fast and shit. Ain't nobody right, ain't nobody wrong in this shit. Fuck. If you're gonna continue to be caught up in that basic ass, petty ass argument, then this shit ain't gonna become nothing but another. Nothing but another set of rules, and it's become something. It's become another thing. We supposed to be outside of this thing. We supposed to be fucking gods. Everybody's supposed to be out shooting lasers, doing their own thing. Out there doing their own thing. And if you're not encouraging a motherfucker to do their own thing, then shut the fuck up. God damn. Nigga, you don't own nothing in this shit. These motherfuckers is wild. You don't own nothing in this shit, nigga. None of you niggas do. None of you niggas do. Fuck, nigga, get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. What is it that you're trying to defend, trying to protect? The integrity of this? Nigga, this shit is full of humans. There is no fucking integrity. Niggas that go on stage and give you information and then they're stealing from you the next. There is no integrity. You are what you are. You are what you are, but a combination of you are what you've mastered about yourself. You are what you choose to be. And you are what you choose not to be. It's all one thing. It's like a spiral. Conscious community. Nigga, in Marvel Comics, there was no mutant community. Nigga. That's why they had to have the Brotherhood and the X-Men and all these factions. Because there was no community for them niggas. These niggas that start shit be trying to run shit. If they feel like they started something, if they feel like they started something, this shit is information. Information for what? To sound smarter? Nah. To become smarter? Maybe on some level. On some level, become a little bit smarter, but smarter not so much as the sense of book sense. That's a byproduct. But really, like you want to be the master of your shit. Like I feel like this, and I can, when I started doing this shit, I knew that I wanted to talk to people that I felt, like I wanted to talk to people that know how to think for themselves. Like I did not want to talk to fucking sheep. You understand what I'm saying? I wanted to talk to motherfuckers who are like me, who have been able to put certain things together in their mind to where they know they run their shit. Not in an egotistical self-esteem way, but like knowing that, yeah, I am that nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Which means that when I talk to you, you understand what I'm saying? I hold myself to a standard. You dig what I'm saying? If I believe that if I ain't have shit to say, I feel the people who listen to me are smart enough to tell me. You understand what I'm saying? Period. I humbly believe that. Niggas will tell me quick, like, nigga, you on fucking bullshit. You need to shut the fuck up, or perhaps you need to find something else to do. You know what I'm saying? If that's what it was, I would have humbly been like, man, perhaps I'm on bullshit. And not to say that's the end all to be all, because you will always find a motherfucker will always find someone who likes what you say. You understand what I'm saying? But that's also based on the information. Like the shit that I'm talking about, this conscious occult shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking to motherfuckers who know they shit. Or supposed to know they shit. You dig? I'm not talking to fans. Like if I wanted to make a basketball channel, I'm talking to fans of basketball. I would be talking to fans of LeBron, fans of like the basketball players. You see what I'm saying? It's easy to garner sheep because I'm just talking to fans, which means that as long as I say something nice about LeBron, I'm going to get hits. As long as I say something bad about LeBron, I'm going to get hits too because there's a lot of LeBron haters. You see what I'm saying? But in this shit, nigga, I decided to, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck to be no fucking superstar. I begin to see that once I put myself in that little six-figure position, and I realized that I can do whatever the fuck I want, because that's what it was about. Putting myself in the mindset to where I can control my shit. Once I learned that I can actually do this how I want. I didn't need no high school diploma because I didn't. I damn sure ain't got one. I didn't need no college degree, and I was still able to get a six-figure paying job that requires a master's degree, bachelor's degree. I said, oh, then that means that I can control and curate the shit how I want. At that point, I began to realize that I can really fuck with niggas if I wanted to. This type of shit runs across. This is where shit gets funny. You understand what I'm saying? This is when shit starts to get funny. I realized that I was talented enough that for me personally, I realized that I can really go on YouTube and say what I want. I can go in there, I can create a channel about anything. I have the talent to speak on anything if I want to and get a bunch of millions of hits and become a rich nigga. I was like, I can do that shit. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? None of that is important to me. None of that is important. None of it. Let me hit this splinty. Because I could do whatever. I realized I was like, man, I got the talent to do what I want. Niggas, you realize in this conscious shit that niggas will be threatened with your talent. Niggas are threatened by your talent. Nigga, I thought we was all flying. I thought we was all shooting laser beams out of our eyes. Only to realize that, oh, maybe not everybody can shoot laser beams out their eyes. Maybe everybody don't have super strength. And then you begin to see niggas behaving. And this is funny. I think it's quite funny. I think it's quite funny. Nigga. These niggas is emotional. Woo! Nigga, that weight! Don't let it fool your heart, though. Could it be love? Could it be love? Don't waste the smoke after you take a toke. Relax and take notes. Nigga. Once I've learned that these niggas is just Professor X and Magnetos in the school of mutants and shit, I said, oh, niggas, I'm leaving you niggas schools. I'm leaving you niggas schools. You niggas is just, you niggas is just, you niggas, I'm leaving you niggas schools. I figured it out. I'll be all right. Oh, you don't like my superpowers? That's all right. Oh, don't worry. I like them. And that's all that matters. Hating ass niggas. These niggas is haters. In consciousness. What's the point in getting all this information just to become a fucking hater? That's confusing. You get in a position to where you find out that you remember that you're God because you are what you are. You're just remembering it. And then you find out, and then you still a petty ass nigga. I thought you could control that. I thought you could do that. Then I begin to realize that maybe this consciousness is no different than money. That it only magnifies who the fuck they really are. That's what consciousness is to these niggas. Information is like money to these niggas. It only magnifies who the fuck these niggas really are. Funny ass niggas. Only a hit dog hollers. Only a hit dog hollers. My nigga. My nigga. I'm starting to hear some of you conscious niggas. Some of you conscious niggas is hollering right now. Hoe ass niggas. These niggas don't really want you to become God. They don't want you to know that. He don't want you to know. Because then they won't have nothing to sell. Holla dog, holla. You ain't have shit to sell then, would you, nigga? Damn, Martinelli's so fucking good, boy. While I'm at it. No, I got it. No, I'm good. While I'm at it, let me pour some more Kool-Aid. Let me pour some more Kool-Aid. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Pour some more Kool-Aid. Let me pour some more Kool-Aid on camera because I'm a superstar now. I'm a conscious superstar. I'm a rock star. That's what I am, nigga. A conscious rock star. Look out, nigga. Coming through to a theater near you. That's what niggas don't want. Bullshit. Woo! I gotta find out this sister's name. A black woman made this, nigga. That turns me on. I'm sipping on her. It's so sweet and tender. She gonna be rich after I put on. So rich and tender. Vying for this little community, nigga. Please, don't nobody take themselves that seriously, but maybe some of these niggas do. Maybe these niggas take themselves so seriously that they feel like they gotta etch their little corner in this shit. Ugh. Nigga, I ain't have no fucking ambitions. This shit is wild. Oh, I'm gonna go on YouTube and nigga, I'm doing whatever I need to do to figure this shit the fuck out. This shit is, this shit I learned from this shit. Nigga, I got all kind of little different ways I reflect. Got my, shit. Got my little keyboard. Shit, nigga, I love my lady. The kids. Shit. But who knows? Maybe it's my ego that tells me I'm supposed to love my people, my people. Maybe that's just the ego. I'm front. Maybe I'm front. Maybe I'm putting on the front. I'm starting to see that it seems as though there was like some quiet as kept. There was like conscious gatekeepers in this shit. They got conscious gatekeepers. As if this is something that, you know what I mean? As if this is something that you can control in the first place. Niggas are gonna do what they want anyway. What is it that you're trying to, you're trying to gatekeep? Yeah. I don't have a doctorate. And I don't have a particular need to propagate where it is I'm coming from. I just know where I've been. I know where I've been, and I know in detail the steps that it took for me to get to this point. As a result of that, I feel this personally, without any fucking self-grandizement, that I just feel necessary to help niggas do that. Cause I can see that there is a start point and there's a difference. There's a transformation that takes place. You dig what I'm saying? And I recognize that motherfuckers can do that. Just how I learned how to do the shit. If I didn't know how to, if I felt confident based on people who's been doing this for so long, everybody has heard Bobby, Phil, you understand what I'm saying? And so forth. I forgot the point I was gonna make with that. I got a little bit too high. Oh no! I remember what I said. I had a point. Oh, it'll come back. But I had a point. Like, what the fuck was I gonna say with that? I had some fire shit, niggas. Niggas. But yeah, like, fuck this. I ain't got no self-grandizement, man. Shit. I could have did any fucking thing. And I realize that now. I could have did anything if I wanted to be popular. I know how to say all the popular shit. You dig what I'm saying? Nigga, the name of my videos is not clickbait. Like this shit is for a very specific people. I decided to go about this differently. You dig what I'm saying? That's a personal decision. And I felt that when I put shit out, the message that the shit that I was gonna say was gonna speak to a specific type of people who know how to think. And if the shit resonated, the shit was gonna resonate. If it didn't, fuck it. Somebody else could be emphasize on gatekeepers. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm so lit. I haven't even looked at the comments. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know, nigga. I've been nigga, ranting and raving at these corny ass niggas. I'm starting to see that these niggas is full of information, but yet corny and hating ass niggas in the same breath. Just get your information. It's like go. If the restaurant is scruffy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like those mom and pop restaurants. I'm not there to dine in. I'm not there for a fucking date. You know what I'm saying? I'm there I like them dusty ass mom and pop hole in the wall Philly cheesesteak. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like them motherfuckers in there all night long flipping shit. I go there to get my food and I get the fuck on after I get my wings. Nigga, my wing lady, she literally makes wings she's like in a cubicle box. And all she do is sit there and make wings all day. You think I'm gonna sit? I'm not there to dine in. So I'm starting to realize that some of these niggas is just fast food restaurants. Just go there, get your fucking food, and just move on, nigga. Don't be sitting there trying to dine in. Because that's when you begin to realize the ugliness of the area. I begin to see how ugly some of these niggas is. Some of these niggas is just ugly. Just ugly. So I begin to say, all right, nigga, I'm just here to, get the information and I'm moving on. All right. I'm not here to dine in. I'm not here for reservations. I'm not here to impress a woman. We just here to get our food. And thanks for the food. Thanks for the meal. You know what I'm saying? Here's a donation and have a good day. You know what I'm saying? But if a person has a full meal to offer, nigga, dine in. If she comes to the table with a full plate, then you can sit down. You know what I'm saying? People will come fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? People will sit in and, you know what I'm saying? And really dine with you. You did what I'm saying? But then you saw this, you send these niggas hole in the walls long enough, you begin to realize, like, man, this shit got roaches. Damn. When I used to just come here and pick my food up and go, I didn't even realize this shit. I didn't care to see if it had roaches or not. I would just pick my wings up and get the fuck on. But then I got comfortable here. And now that I'm comfortable here, I begin to see that this shit got roaches. Fuck. Then you begin to realize that, it's I'm responsible for sitting in this roach infested place for too long. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? That's in anything. You can connect that little analogy to anything. Begin to recognize that, you know what I'm saying, there are mom and pop shops, and then there are like 5-star restaurants. There's levels to this shit. I'm just humble enough to serve it however it's necessary. Motherfuckers want a turkey sandwich? Fuck it. You know. I'm not here to try to serve niggas filet mignon if that's not what I am. Nigga, I'm not here for my fucking ego. Nigga, I got plenty of shit I can do for my ego. Plenty of shit. Trust me. Trust and believe. I indulge in a few. Trust and believe me. Nigga, live a life most niggas dream of. Ain't got shit to do with money. We talking about having the ability to put niggas in a box and keep them there, so they're no longer in a position to affect you negatively or emotionally. That's counterproductive. You begin to have better shit to do. Nigga. Got my own shit to do. Big dog. What's the name of this lady? What? How do you get it? Okay, how do you get it?
I know her.
That's what I'm saying. What is her name? Now, if people want to get this, she's selling it to anybody, right? How do people get this?
I have to come there.
Oh, see, this is some special elixir.
Ooh,
nigga. Oh, I got the exclusive.
So when people are asking about it, they want us to inbox, you know, the
Nigga, I got the exclusive.
Yeah.
Brucey B. It's the world's greatest. It's the world's famous. It's the world's famous. I'm talking to the rogue guys, not the ones who are a part of, anybody's school of thought. I'm speaking to the motherfuckers who was out there, who gather every now and then disperse and do their own thing. You dig what I'm saying? God shit. Not motherfuckers who looking for a congregation, a way to be, or to be stuck or connected to motherfuckers who was trying to tell them how they supposed to be or what they supposed to be doing. You ain't got no fucking practical solution, nigga. Shit, man. Most of you niggas don't. You dig? Speaking to the rogues, the gambits. You know what I'm saying? Like Wolverine, I fuck with Wolverine because, you know what I'm saying, he was an X-Men and shit, but Wolverine, like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. You dig what I'm saying? Wolverine was one of the only ones that was like, all right, nigga, this shit is cool and all, but I gotta get the fuck out of here. Nigga, that's that's how I am. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta do my own thing. You dig? I'm gonna put y'all down though as soon as I can. I'm gonna put y'all down to this, son. Shit is good. Got her own little stamp on there and shit. Man, this shit good, y'all. It's potent. You gotta, woo. Cause you don't know. It's so smooth and so tasty. Next thing you know, you be like I was saying. You dig? Now go out there and do your thing, motherfucker. Nobody tell you nothing, nigga. You know how to find and seek your information, nigga. You know how to do that shit. Damn, my shit butt, son. Slowly but surely, son. I've always wanted to do this. But I was always wanted to be accepted in the corporate world. You dig what I'm saying? And in the corporate world, my idea was clean cut. I want to be clean cut. So I always had a clean cut, you know what I mean? Trying to conform to that idea because, that's what you do. But in the back of my mind, I always wanted to do this. You know what I'm saying? Always. Just was too afraid to express it. You dig what I'm saying? Being afraid to be yourself. As I began to survey my life, I began to realize that I've like had a pattern of people in my life. You know what I mean? That never supported, like, it seemed like this never supported anything that I ever did. And you began to kind of like want to like, you begin to kind of lose yourself in that. Thinking that you're doing something wrong all the time. Can never, and then you begin to look back and see like, damn, you really can't please none of these niggas. You can't please these niggas. So you learn to live with it. You learn to live with it. You begin to understand that their perspective is quite limited. And at the point of developing this control. And so you be able to run your shit how you want. You let the chips fall where they may. But for me, I'm even somewhat interested in even partaking in where the chips fall. You know, I know how to play mental chess. I know exactly. I mean, it's easy. I've spent so much time in my own thoughts, in my own mind, as an exercise, just working shit out constantly. Begin to realize that I am developing these applications myself, applications of confidence, applications. You know what I'm saying? Like, or not necessarily developing these things, but kind of like tapping into these things. You know, like understanding that these things are already in me. Learning how to tap into that. Developing the confidence in knowing that it works. That's one of the hard parts of this. Is developing the confidence of knowing that you have access to this. Knowing it and then like tapping into it and then like actually using it. Been beat down so much telling motherfuckers telling you, that you either ain't shit or you ain't doing it right, or motherfuckers is like got their own little boys club. They don't want you in it for whatever hating ass reason. You know what I'm saying? And then you begin to look at yourself as if you are doing something wrong. You're not. You begin to see that this shit is just personalities and niggas just don't like you personally. It has nothing to do with information. It has nothing to do with trying to move anything forward or trying to really grow in this shit. You begin to see that this shit is cliquish. I was under the impression that it didn't matter where it was coming from. You know what I'm saying? As long as we get what we need for what we doing as niggas, you know what I'm saying? As long as we get to doing what we doing, like ain't nobody gonna be shunned out. Let's just get this shit going. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to see that these niggas got clicks. You know what I'm saying? On some personal shit. Shit is wild, B. Shit is wild. Niggas is really on pedestals in this shit. Niggas is really on pedestals. A nigga be quick to tell you how much time he don't have for you. To each his own. To each his own. I think all that's good. I think if you want to have clicks, I think if you want to have your, your own personal circles and brotherhoods and sisterhoods and friendships, whatever the fuck. I think all of that is great and fine. You know what I'm saying? But then on the same, but then be shitting on niggas on the other hand. You know what I'm saying? I think that's very confusing. You know what I'm saying? Shit is wild. And boy, oh boy. Woo! I'm feeling it, Jack. Oh, I'm gonna put y'all niggas down as soon as I can. I'm gonna put y'all down. On one hand, you God, then on the other hand, there is something for you to get. Like, if I know and understand that I'm God, then what else is there to get? That's the part that becomes a little confusing. It becomes a little confusing. The easy answer to that would be, knowledge. Knowledge is infinite. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge, information, all that shit is infinite. All right. Right. Knowledge and all that shit is infinite. And then I decide to pursue knowledge. Then in the pursuit of knowledge, a nigga decides he want to be a fucking painter. And then the nigga and then you would hear niggas say, then you hear niggas say, stop trying to be a painter. You be like, I'm seeking information. I'm seeking knowledge itself. I can't be a fucking painter. This shit is confusing. Like, I'm seeking knowledge itself. I can't be an artist at the same time. Right. Or whatever it is that you're doing. I can't do hair. I can't seek information and do hair. I can't be God and do hair. I can't be God and still want to do whatever it is that I want to do. I thought that's what this shit was about. Everything that you're doing is invested in the system. This very same message that you're disseminating is a part of the system, which is fucking YouTube, owned by Google. Everything that you do is connected to the system. There ain't no way around this shit. So that's the confusing part. That is the confusing part. Is when you spend a bunch of time telling niggas what not to do. When you're using the system to tell niggas what not to do. That shit is confusing as fuck. What's the new move then, nigga? I'm just saying. So I begin to say, listen. Oh, all right, niggas, just all right, okay, all right. You can't please you can't please them all. It's fucking impossible. So I'm just gonna have to do what's necessary for me and my people and my people, my inner circle. You know what I'm saying? My inner circle, and that's it. Point blank. Period. Nigga, I'm not here to take a nigga's market. This shit is fucking wild, B. Nigga, I'm not a fucking businessman. Nigga, I'm lazy as fuck. I am not a businessman. I'm not here to take nobody's shit. Whose shit? You say that niggas is chaos beings and they can do what they want, but then you'll find every little thing to shit on a nigga about. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 ay. Who that trying to beat up on my crew? Y'all remember that shit, boy? Who that? I try to remember who son. It was like a man. It was like a male and a female. Somebody find that shit for me, man. Ay 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 ay. Who that? I ain't heard that shit in forever. Who that? JT Money? Hey! That's who it is. Thanks, EM. JT Money. Who that? Oh man, as soon as I seen that name, I remember. Thanks, EM. I remember that shit. JT Money. What was the female name? That was Soleil? Oh, Soleil. Oh yeah, she was hard on that. She's still fine. She's still fine. Boy, she aged extremely gracefully. Soleil, ooh. I got sunshine. Soleil. Yeah, that's Professor Griff's wife. Yep. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. Yeah. So once you leave the Professor X school or the Brotherhood, whatever the fuck, now you be sitting. Now you go out and you look out into the world. You like, all right, the fuck am I? You know, do I go sit in the room quietly and just read books all day? You know, you begin to realize that you are the master of your own mythos. That you are in control of that. No one else is. No matter what they got to say, at the end of the day, you are responsible for your mythos. It's a funny thing though. You don't want to get too caught up in it because you can get lost in the narrative. And that's where the ego come in. You understand what I'm saying? And that's kind of where LeBron James made a slight mistake in. He just made a slight mistake. He became too enamored with his mythos. So much so, you understand what I'm saying? That he was willing to, you know what I'm saying, change the convention of the convention of how niggas move in the NBA and how they network and being able to do things their way, put teams together how they want. His initial idea was correct. He can do that. He began to realize that niggas in the NBA have always been able to do that. They just didn't know it. So he was the first to exercise that. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't think he didn't anticipate the impact that it will eventually have. Because from his mindset, perhaps he could have ascertained, since I'm the only one that's really trying to do this, the other niggas is just, you know, they're just the same old, loyal to their team, loyal to their city. You understand what I'm saying? And that reigned pretty much true. His entire stint in Miami. No one else really put together a super team. Miami was the only super team. You understand what I'm saying? It didn't really begin to backfire on him until Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors. You understand what I'm saying? Because he took the same method that he did in Miami, he took that also to Cleveland. You understand what I'm saying? So under that methodology, it proven to be quite successful. You see how many, went to 9 straight finals. 8 or 9 straight. 10 overall. No, more than 10. I mean, no, 9, let me see, shit. Something like 8 straight finals, something crazy. I'm a little bit too tipsy to remember the specific stats. But, you understand what I'm saying? The great players are the ones who recognize that they are in control of their mythos. You dig what I'm saying? When Gilbert Arenas first got to Washington, he was the secondary scorer behind Larry Hughes. So he deferred to Larry Hughes. Long story short, Larry Hughes got hurt. I think he injured his ankle, or I think he had a knee injury or something like that. And Gilbert became the number one option. As a result of this new responsibility, he began to flourish under this new responsibility. As he's beginning to flourish and he's putting up all-star numbers, Larry Hughes, once he healed and came back to the team, Gilbert was of the mindset like, nigga, I done tasted too much blood. You understand what I'm saying? You just not gonna be, like, and it's not a personal thing, but it's like he's basically saying that I realized that the work that I put in and the results that I'm getting, I can actually be a top flight motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? And I can actually control my narrative a bit more. You know what I'm saying? If I allow the standard of convention of when I first came to the team that you was the primary scorer, then I would never become agent zero. You understand what I'm saying? I would never become hibachi. So he's like, nigga, you gonna have to get in where you fit in. I will do whatever I can. But nigga, I'm getting 30. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta figure something out. But nigga, I'm trying to come out here and get 50. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, waking the monster. I realized that, I run this. Some of these players are just reacting to their talent. They're here. Some of these players are in the NBA as a reaction to their talent. And some players are in the NBA realize that they're actually great. And they're different. You know what I'm saying? It's really just a mentality thing. James Harden is not the most athletic motherfucker in the game. He just has the mentality to constantly work on his game. And he can tell that when he first got to OKC, he could see there was a difference between Russell Westbrook, KD, and the rest of the team. He could see that as a scientist. Like, all right, it's a reason why KD is this. It's a reason why Russ is that. These other niggas, it seem like they just around here just running up and down the fucking floor. I need to figure out how I can be what these niggas is at and stay there. You understand? And I said all that to say, quite simply, this consciousness, this so-called, this shit ain't about no competition. Recognizing that those who are conscious, if you're able to ascertain to yourself personally that you are conscious, that automatically qualifies you as an all-star caliber player. Because recognize that only a very small percentage of motherfuckers understand this shit. Just like a very small percentage of motherfuckers make it to the Hall of Fame, make it as all-stars and shit like that, very small percentage of players actually make all-NBA teams and shit like that. So you begin to understand that. The people that you're learning from, these niggas is no different than you. And in some cases, they worse. So we keep it a buck. In some cases, these niggas is worse than you. You sit in their little mom and pop shop long enough, you see these niggas got roaches in there. And it's up to you. Shit, you can still die. I don't give it. And the ill thing is, I would never tap a nigga on the shoulder like, hey, brother, you know there's roaches in here, brother? Brother, you should get out of here, brother. There's roaches in here. I'll come in there and order my food, get the fuck on. Because I'm not there to indoctrinate you or convince you. I'm talking to motherfuckers who are already convinced. And I decided to do that. To talk to people who are already convinced. to help as others have helped me, and I'm looking to be helped the same. I'm here to use this shit for me. I don't believe I talk to sheep. I talk to motherfuckers who know. You understand what I'm saying? So as a result of that, shit is gonna be moved forward based on that. I'm not gonna spend time on here hating on niggas ever. You would never. I get to choose whether or not I'm corny or not. Did you know you get to choose that? Do you know you get to choose whether or not that you're petty, or maybe a nigga just say, "Oh, that's just humanity," and it is. Oh, it is. It's the ego that causes that shit. But once you become conscious, you're supposed to be God. You're supposed to hold. Why not hold yourself accountable? Or don't. But don't. You know what I'm saying? But don't spend. You still spending time shitting on niggas. I'm talking to niggas who had enough of that shit. Who don't want to hear that shit no more. Hear your negative ass perspective. Out here saying you hit it first. All these niggas out here joshing for supremacy. Joshing for supremacy. Don't nobody own this shit. Everything that niggas is saying, a lot, 75%, a large percentage of it is referenced from either someone else or a book. Niggas will have you being afraid just to say whatever is on your fucking mind. And they'll quit to label you pseudo or whatever the fuck. Because they're afraid that maybe too many people might end up listening to your ass and stop paying their monkey ass attention. This shit is petty and corny and lame and all the other synonyms that's connected to bitch assness. Lame ass niggas. It's a beautiful night tonight, yo. What's the temperature, yo? What's the temperature, yo? It's 66. It feels warmer than that.
It's getting cold.
I feel warm. Blame it on the goose. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on Patron. Now you're in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the rock. Blame it on the Henny. Niggas that have you thinking you can't do shit. Meanwhile, they support the shit in the background. You background ass niggas. You tell a nigga not to do something, then support it, then support somebody else doing it. Nigga, that's weird. That's weird. That's gatekeeperish. Only a hit dog hollers. Only a hit dog hollers. I'm just saying. See what y'all talking about. The Alchemist 686. Conscious pimps thinking the game is to be sold, not told. Yeah. I mean, shit. You know? Blaming on the blue top scotch and niggas dizzy. Man, niggas that have you in a whirlwind of thinking you can't do nothing. Like, nigga, you can't do nothing. If it was left up to certain niggas, nobody would be on YouTube. Let's just keep it a buck. If it was really left up to certain niggas, nobody would be doing shit. The ill thing is, I'm with whatever. I'm down to do whatever is necessary. To do whatever is necessary. Whatever the purpose is. You know what I'm saying? No, I can't think of any specific agenda. Nigga, I'm fully aware of my shit. I know how to move and shake. I know what I say, and I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm fully conscious of the words that come out of my mouth. Right, wrong, or indifferent. But I know that my intention, nigga, my intent, nigga, is 100. And I know that. Once I understood that, I was like, oh, I got this. I got this. My intent is 100. 100. These niggas, man, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly. This conscious shit is getting ugly. What we talking about? Hold on, let me go on here. Ritzko, you know I can't pronounce that, my nigga. What's popping though? I can't pronounce it. Rittler. Probably Rittler, right? Like a pun on Rittler. You know we niggas, we gonna do some shit. We're gonna have a name for your ass. Or we gonna describe ourselves with that name, nigga. A nigga gonna do it. Do it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Conscious communities like Ralph Lauren and Jabot. Man, listen, man. This shit is weird, kid. Niggas is fighting for supremacy, yo. And I'm sitting back watching like, nigga, what is the fuck is you fighting over? What is you arguing about? There is nothing to argue about. I thought we was all supposed to be in this together. On a frequency, not holding hands. I'm not saying holding hands and kumbaya. I'm just saying just on a base. We supposed to all be on a basic frequency. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It's unspoken. We on some God shit. That's all we need to know. Mm-hmm. We both on God shit. That's it. Far be it for me to try to tell you how you do your shit. The nerve of these niggas' egos is astounding. Fucking astounding. What's already known is already understood. If I'm moving weight and someone else is moving weight when we hit the club, we don't have to talk. We know, like, yeah, that nigga over there getting money. You know, I don't need to go over there and say, hey, brother, I know you're getting money like me, but you're getting it wrong, brother. Instead of just going over to the brother and say, hey, man, hey, I see you getting money. I see you got the BM outside. I see you. You understand what I'm saying? I see you see the Benz right here. You know, we both getting money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Let's how can we get more money? Mm-hmm. Or, you know what I'm saying? How since we both big dogs in the hood, it could be possible that niggas can get in your ear thinking that you should run it by yourself. Mm-hmm. I'm here to tell you now, big dog, that I'm not here to take nothing from you. Mm-hmm. I'm here to tell you that I'm not here to take nothing from you. Mm-hmm. I'm here to add to whatever it is that you have or keep the peace. Mm-hmm. Right. Nah, niggas over here thinking that they run blocks in this conscious community. Niggas got blocks now.
Oh, the M said, Kenny, it's your two-cat metaphor coming to life.
Shit, I barely remember.
I know about Tails and PB.
Tails and PB. Yeah, I know I said some shit about it.
It's so many different stories.
Mm-hmm. Now I forget. Because once I learn something, I put that shit in the back of my subconscious, and I just let that shit go. Like I know I'm confident that my subconscious is going to give me the right information. I'm confident in that because I set my heart up. You understand what I'm saying? Not based on no self-righteousness, but just based on the basic concept premise I want to know for myself, and want to know for myself, and I want to learn and add things to my mind that's going to help push that forward. And since my heart understands that, my subconscious mind knows how to eat the fish and spit out the bones. It knows how to do that quite well. Trained it to do that. Have a conversation with it. Have a conversation with it. So yeah, that two-cat metaphor, like you know what I'm saying? That's something that I've learned, and if I think about it, I can remember though. You know, if I thought about it.
Talking about how Tails was just chilling, and PB was going crazy trying to eat.
Oh, well, right. I remember now how I was projecting on the cats.
Right.
I was projecting my idea of what their attitude is, what their disposition is. Uh-huh. And they ain't got shit to do with them. They got their own attitude. Uh-huh. But since I have my own idea,
right,
I begin to treat the cats according to my idea.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I begin to see that niggas can look at you, you can have unbridled potential. You can have all the potential in the world. But if a motherfucker don't like you, it don't even matter.
Right. It don't.
It don't matter. It's as simple as that. So, shit. You begin to see that, then this shit ain't about nothing then.
Right.
It ain't about nothing. It ain't about, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit is personalities, dispositions and shit. Clicks. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas is emotional like Carl Thomas.
Last 528 said, hence probably why we kept getting on rescheduled notifications.
Oh, you telling me being rescheduled?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all get those?
I didn't get it.
Y'all get rescheduled notifications? Nigga, I rescheduled that shit like 5 times.
Yeah. Cause
I don't force this shit. I do it when the spirit hit. Mm-hmm. And it was a combination of I got my daughter over the weekend. So that kind of I gave all my energy, my time, So I kept having to reschedule because I can't force it. You know what I mean? It's got to be spiritual. I'm too aware of myself. I'm too aware that that I'm putting on a show.
Right.
If I feel like I'm putting on a show, that's too fucking fake for me, and I can't do it. So I wait for the spirit to hit. That's why I don't have no schedule for when I'm gonna drop videos and when I'm gonna do it. When I'm gonna do it, like period. So I do it. So like when the spirit hit, I'm like, oh, boom, it's time. You know what I'm saying? And then and during that time, I'm building up for the next. Off and on. Because I be chilling so much. I be fucking chilling so much. Like it's really
Cool.
it's really quite it's really quite a damn shame. The level of chill that I've amassed.
Not ashamed at all.
It's really like quite frightening. I just be like, I just wake up like when I wake up anytime I want. I mean that's the habit. Shit, nigga, waking up, nigga, whenever you feel like it. Going to bed when you feel like it, waking up when you feel like it. I like this lifestyle. Less work. I do not invest in shit that stresses me out. I do not invest there. That's why I'm never stressed. I'm never worry. I don't worry about things I can't control. Or that is, like I'm not, or I don't invest in things that I don't even care to control. You know what I mean? You have the mentality of a guy, you realize that that I get to choose what fucks me up. I choose that. Me. And some things is just a matter of, of just basic human compassion. You're gonna feel certain things. You know what I mean? When you see someone get hurt, or when you see one of your brothers or sisters get done wrong, of course you're gonna feel that. But nigga, being a corny, hating ass, petty ass nigga, I get to control that. I get to control that. I get to choose whether I'm gonna be an asshole or not. Ain't that what being God is all about? Get to choose. Or you become ignorant, or you become conscious of the choices that you made, and you have a choice of whether or not to continue that or do something different. Either way, I choose to talk to people who have gotten to that point where they know how to, like I want to speak to peers. Yeah, I feel like I am. I feel like I talk to motherfuckers who know how to, who make some motherfucking sense. Oh, that's the point I wanted to make. Is that the people I talk to, they already understand that I come from the somewhat of the guise of a Bobby Hemming and Phil and all. I listen to all of them. Can't deny it. So somewhat how I give it is going to kind of speak to those people to some degree. You understand what I'm saying? And in my humble opinion, I feel that those people are smart enough to know whether or not I'm on bullshit or not. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? To me, I'm humble to that. Like shit. So I'm not here to you know what I'm saying? No fucking agenda. I just know for me that it helps me. Nah. And that's all that fucking matters.
That's it.
Shit, nigga. Nah. I like doing it because it helps me. I like the way I learn from it. It's another way that I learn. Fuck. So I get the feeling that niggas is just tired of these hateful ass niggas.
Okay.
Screaming and cussing at the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like bashing other niggas. Making it a point. Whether you mention someone's name or not. Just the energy that the energy you have is negative. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing positive coming from it. Especially if you don't have the balls to actually communicate that directly to an individual. If you can't just talk to a person, whatever the case may be, then nigga, you shouldn't be saying nothing. You shouldn't be saying shit. If you can't say if you ain't willing to bring it to a motherfucker. Shit is fucking wild, dude. These niggas is real estate agents.
Shit.
Real estate agents, pastors, leaders of the new school. Leaders of the new school. Leaders of the new school. You're gonna take the time and go on your platform that you take the time to build to smash on another nigga. Because you feel like he's taking your information. Yeah, I don't feel there was a nigga. You wouldn't. Oh man, like fuck, man. I just can't see myself get on here like, hey, that nigga Mike Powers, that nigga took my information. Don't take my shit. It's mine.
Give me credit.
You know what I mean? Just saying. Like, I mean, like, shit, you can, like, nigga, ain't nothing I say that a nigga can't use. This is open source. Because so much I've learned it's been from other people. I've learned so much from others and also my own personal study. Far be it for me to feel like I have that I monopolized any sort of method. This shit is open source. You dig? Fuck. You know what I mean? If it ain't open source, let a nigga know. If it ain't, there seems to be plenty of information out there that dictates otherwise. For niggas that want to know. So, you dig? Y'all have any questions? I'm about to let you niggers go. I done got 2 tips, and y'all know how it is about time that nigga, by time 2 hours hit, nigga. Woo! You already know, nigga, I be lit. But I enjoy chopping it up with you niggas. I learn a lot about myself. Every time I do. Every time I do a video, I learn so much. I learn something new about myself. And I hope that you get the same satisfaction from whatever it is that you're doing. That you learn more and more and more about yourself. And however it is that you choose to reflect, you fucking God. Do whatever the fuck you want. These lame ass niggas, these niggas be hating for no reason. No reason at all. You dig? So EM said the consciousness and power is in abundance, like the cat food. And your 2 cats analogy, when you understand that you're not tripping off the next cat. Right. That's true. Yeah. I had them cats fucked up. Now they having kids now, y'all. The cats is having kids. They fucking. I said the cats is fucking. The 2 cats that came around here, they both females. Let me tell y'all something funny. Like the male cats, they never come around. Never. No males come around here. They like the stray males, they are very much to themselves. They do not fuck with the food. We put out good food too, not no cheap shit. Good shit. Like the real good cat food. Like gourmet, like the best hots, the best I can get them, I get them. But the men don't come around. They just come, they looking at people like, make sure their hoes get fed. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Just coming around, make sure my bitches is fed. He dig what I'm saying? Make sure I ain't on no bullshit. You know, I ain't here for violence. I just want to make sure my bitches is fed. You dig? Because I can go out here and get my own mice, chipmunks. You dig what I'm saying? And he's probably thinking I ain't got time to feed these hoes all the time. I appreciate y'all taking care. You know what I mean? As long as we ain't got no problems. So now they come back pregnant. Come back with babies. And these motherfuckers want to be fed. So it's quite interesting. Like, damn, we all got time to fuck. You motherfuckers is funny. Going out here getting our fuck on. Come out here with babies. Tails, the cat Tails, came out with a pretty black kitten. I'm talking about black on black with like, because Tails is gray or gray and black. Nothing near close to how the kitten is just straight up jet black. What was it? Green eyes? Blue eyes. Piercing blue eyes. I was like, where would this little motherfucker come from? She just came with her baby, like, what up? This JoJo. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she just be ducked off. Had her little baby, and the baby just came out of nowhere. Like, dang. So you kind of like the grandparent, like you take them in as your own. Like, well, bring the babies, go ahead and bring the babies. You got to deal with them on a daily basis. But just bring, you can bring the grandbabies every now and then. Cause they be trying to come in the house. I'd be like, listen, Jack, it's not happening, Jack. It's not happening. You say you're looking for a straight black one, you can come get this motherfucking mask. This might be the one for you. You say you're looking for a straight black. This is a black on black kitten. It looks quite like some sort of a some sort of folklore. Right. No. It's this small. It's a little thing. Little black ball. I was like, what the hell? This girl went and had her a baby. I thought they had litters. I thought they had more than one. I don't know how it works. I just know she came back with a baby or two. Oh, some of them passed. Okay. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Some of them, not all of them make it. But that one did. He did. Cats out here got their own line. Shit. Davon Birdie. Hey. You know what it is, nigga. So I don't know what kind of video this was today. This was like, what was this, a fucking rant? Was I venting? I hope it wasn't that petty, that lame. I hope that's not how it came off. So, niggas know. Shit, nigga. I'm just saying, nigga. Niggas confused. Only to understand the ultimate breakthrough is that there is no way to be. Once I understood there is no way to be. It's just that a nigga just don't like you personally. Once I find that out, I said, oh, these niggas, nothing is stopping me. Nothing is stopping me. That's all it was. It's just a personal preference. It's nothing more than that other than just a personal preference of a person liking you or not. I said, oh, okay. I can do whatever the fuck. I can really do whatever the fuck I want. Thank you. He said inboxing on that Georgia Sweet Home wine. I'm gonna put y'all down. Right now, my plug is asking, is it okay? Because I ain't think about it. Maybe this shit ain't. Maybe you gotta have a license to do this shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This shit might be on some. I ain't even think about that. I was just plugged in the system. But if this is some backyard brew, you know what I'm saying? She might not. You know what I'm saying? This might have to be a direct information type of thing. I have to, you hit me up. I definitely send you the information if the sister wants to be put out there like that. You dig what I'm saying? This shit is good though. Woo, son. And we got all kind of shit. Let me see. We got this. We got all kind of this shit. We got this all over the place. What is this?
Some Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. This shit is good, but this shit is better than me. I like her shit better than this shit. That's real fact.
Yeah, that's about the plantation in the room too.
Plantation. Hell yeah, I got some of that plantation. I got some of that Myers. Hold on.
The second stimulus.
Nigga, I was excited when my lady came in the house with this nigga. Jamaica.
Somebody asked about a movie. What's that movie you was talking about being John something? Oh, Malcolm.
Being John Malkovich. Being John Malkovich. Jamaica. Shit, nigga, that's tangy flavor. Has a real tangy flavor. That Myers. You dig? Take one sip of that Myers rum and how you thinking you Bob Marley. I been here chilling, smoking on that Chiba. Smoking on that Chiba.
And said he's sipping on that Kraken. Why does that sound so familiar?
Oh yeah, Matt. Oh, he said he got the Kraken. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's rum.
Okay. Have we had that?
Nah.
Okay.
We tried though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta get some of this. So it's in the store.
Nigga. Yeah, that's the Kraken. I'm gonna fuck with that Kraken. I'm gonna fuck with it. Shit, I'm gonna get to it. Jamaica. I've never been to Jamaica. I need to go. I need to see them girls dirty wine. I want to go to Jamaica to see the girls dirty wine. Yeah. Girl, I want to be alone with you just to see what you can do. Ooh, you're dancing all over me. Baby, this is like some kind of fantasy. That's what I'm going to be on when I go to Jamaica. Pass me that split. The way you move, you teasing, girl.
You get that note?
I'm too high for this shit. I wish I could play that shit. I'd play that shit.
No, right.
I wish I could play that shit. You're teasing, girl. So tonight, I want you in my world. Niggas don't forget about R. Kelly. Mm-hmm. Niggas don't know motherfucker on the planet Earth when they have a versus that nigga. That nigga can just put his whole catalog on motherfucking shuffle and fuck you up. Niggas ain't fucking with R. Kelly. Niggas ain't fucking with the R. Now on that music shit. Is he a creep? Perhaps. I think he's proven that through his actions. It's not a personal attack. You just call it how you see it. I'm not here to bash it, brother. I think he's my favorite R&B artist of all time. My lady knows that. So I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. He is my favorite R&B artist ever. But he's
Right. Still talented as fuck.
R. Kelly. I seen the tape. I seen the tape. I seen it. I have to admit, I seen the tape. When it was hot, when the shit was on DVD. Nigga, I went to my barber's house and seen that shit. Nigga, when it was hot in the streets. Fucked up. Very fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't just a young girl in there. He had other girls in there too. You know what I'm saying? He had a full DVD. He had a full DVD. He had a full production. You know what I'm saying? As a guy, you know how to put shit in this place. Like, man, listen, shit. And that's why I feel comfortable with just getting straight to the point with niggas I talk to, because they've already listened to Bobby and Phil and all the rest of the niggas. They already know what's in store for them. So shit, I don't have to remind niggas of that. The way you move, You teasing, girl. That nigga can't even write or read. And that nigga said, I hear you calling. Anyways, that nigga still did that shit without being able to read or write. So, you know what I'm saying? There's not too many artists that's your favorite that you can't find no dirt on. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas got dirt. All of them got dirt. You dig? So when I came out here, I didn't come out here. I didn't start, uploading YouTube videos, nigga, because I had the greatest credentials in the fucking world. Who gets to quantify that? Who gets to quantify that? You niggas? No, you don't. You don't get to quantify that. You don't get to define that for me. I get to define whatever it is I want for me. And when niggas is so busy trying to convince you otherwise, I see these niggas as their ops. I'm like, you niggas is ops. You op ass niggas. Y'all niggas going in the comments. Is y'all just as lit as me? Nigga, say I don't hold no punches. I know I be lit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. This is me all day, every day. So I'll pull my keyboard out on you niggas. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bust my keyboard out on you niggas.
Hey.
I'm not a star. Somebody lied. I got a chopper in the car. Huh? I got a chopper in the car. Oh, here it is. This is gonna be a precursor to my next conscious mixtape. I'm trying to be a star. I'm not a star. Somebody lied. I got a chopper in the car. Huh? I'm trying to be a star. I'm going to pack out the motherfucking Apollo Theater. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm a star. That's I got on here. I want to be famous. I want to be famous. I want niggas to know my name. I want to be a household conscious nigga. I'm trying to commercialize this shit. I'm trying to have merch. I'm trying to have merch. I'm about to start selling incense, nigga. I'm gonna start selling incense. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. That's it. That's what the ego's telling me. Oh, I can't hear the ego no more. I'm conscious, but the ego still running me. So I can't hear and understand and ascertain that for myself anymore. So I'm gonna just, give me 1 second. I want to make sure I can get this shit working right before I even move. Cause I gotta use the restroom real fast. Let me know if y'all can still hear me. Let me know if y'all can still hear me.